steps. These are the 3 steps important in business analysis. Okay, what are those steps? First one is gathering of required information, and whatever we gathered in second step, we need to scan that information. From that information, from that valuable insights, right? So from the important insights, you need to understand and you need to estimate the future. You need to estimate the future. You need to plan your future strategically, right? These are the 3 steps. 3 steps you need to understand. Okay. So how can we scan uh, these information or data? So environment scanning, we can say that environment scanning. So as we already discussed, the environment means internal environment as well as external environment. The first method of scanning, the first tool for scanning, right? The first way of scanning is SWOT analysis, right? We are discussing about business analysis. So we have already discussed about 3 steps. So in that, we need to scan, we need to scan the environment, business environment. So with that business environment scanning, in that business environment scanning, SWOT is the first method. SWOT, what is the full form of SWOT? As you know, in previous classes, we have also discussed about this way, SWOT several times. So what is that? Strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. What it is? Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats analysis. Right? So in SWOT, so the first method is SWOT. The second method is PEST. PEST means PESTLE. We can say that PESTLE. So political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental analysis. And then the third tool is ETOP. ETOP means environment, threats, opportunities, profile. Environments, threats, and opportunities profile. The fourth one is quest analysis. And the fifth one is Porter competitive forces. Porter competitive 5 forces. So these are the important methods to understand the business environment. So with the help of these methods, with the help of these tools, we can scan the business environment. So we'll go through the one by one. SWOT analysis. So as you know, so strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So this is the primary and important tool or method in analysis, business analysis. It helps to understanding of internal and external environment. The SWOT analysis divides the data into 2 types, that is internal causes, and that means internal causes means internal strengths, internal weaknesses, and external causes as uh, opportunities and threats. We can divide like this: strengths and weaknesses in internal environment, opportunities and threats external environment. So strengths, obviously it affects the competitors. So the weaknesses, it affects us, not to competitors. So we need to understand these strengths and weakness, opportunities and threats. So for suppose, whatever the strengths you have, so the organization is working good, running good. So that is strength for us, organization. So we are variating the our organization from competitors. Some brand image, some quality products, some quality related, right? So that is strength, skills, right? Human resources, assets, patents, copyrights, trademarks, etc. Right? These are the strengths. Ah, in another hand, the weaknesses. Organization weakness. So, for suppose a competitive company having big machinery or big plants, but we don't have that much of machinery or technological factors. So that is weakness of our organization. So for suppose we are not focusing on some area, but competitors are focusing on that area. So that is also weakness. For suppose resources are limited for organization. So that is also weakness. Uncleared sales proposals. Uncleared sales proposals. So these all are the weaknesses. So these comes under the internal environment in SWOT. Right. Next, coming to the external environment, opportunities. So organizations production, for suppose limited competitors, right? Need to development in this area or in this field, media coverage. So likewise, these are the opportunities. The threats, or suppose uh, new unicorns, for suppose environmental changes, uh, media coverage against the organization. So for suppose the change of customers' perspective about our organization, these all are threats. So whatever we notify like this, you need to notify the information from the uh, gathered information. With that, you need to understand the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats from that. So with that, you need to plan your future strategically to beat competitors, to beat the market, to grow your company. So this is about SWOT. Next, coming to the pest analysis. So firstly, political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental. So political, as you know, political. So 2 days నుంచి వెళ్ళి కూడా ఇదే మాట్లాడుతున్నాం మనం. Faceless vote, right? Faceless vote. What it is? ఏంటి సార్ ఇది అంటే, సో క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాలని అంటే పొలిటికల్ డెసిషన్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి పాలిటిక్స్ కి సంబంధించినవి కదా. బిజినెస్ పైన ఏమైనా ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపిస్తాయా? ఆబ్వియస్ గా ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపిస్తాయి, రైట్? ఫర్ సపోజ్ రీసెంట్ గా అమెరికా ప్రెసిడెంట్ డొనాల్డ్ ట్రంప్, రైట్? He took charge as president of America, right? And he increased the trade tariffs of India, China, and some other countries, isn't it? సో ఆ ఒక్క స్టేట్మెంట్ తో మార్కెట్ మొత్తం కుదేలైపోయింది. ఎందుకంటే ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ కాస్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది కదా, ఇంపోర్ట్ కాస్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఇంక్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. వన్ పొలిటికల్ డెసిషన్ అంటే ట్రంప్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ కావడం అనేది పొలిటికల్ ఇష్యూ, కానీ అది ఎక్కడ ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపించింది? బిజినెస్ల పైన, మార్కెట్ పైన ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపించింది, isn't it? సో పొలిటికల్ ఇంపాక్ట్ అనేది డెఫినెట్ గా ఉంటుంది, రైట్? సో లైక్ వైస్, ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఏదైనా ఎకనామిక్ పాలసీ, ఏదైనా పొలిటికల్ పాలసీ డెఫినెట్ గా బిజినెస్ల పైన ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది, రైట్? ఫర్ సపోజ్ షుగర్ ఎక్స్పోర్ట్స్ చేయకూడదు అని ఇండియన్ గవర్నమెంట్ డెసిషన్ తీసుకుంది అనుకుంది. సో ఆబ్వియస్గా ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపిస్తుంది కదా, isn't it? Likewise, the political involvement, political influence definitely there in business organizations. So you need to understand this political stability, right? Political decisions, right? That's so. For suppose today's war is, for suppose undeclared war. We cannot say the war, declared war. We can say that undeclared war. So that is political strategy and political national threat, and it comes under the polity, but it affects all the businesses. Why? Because the uncertainty of the war. So most of the northern states, so states are announced blockouts, which means the decision of war impacted the businesses, isn't it? So that is about political. Economical means, for suppose rate of interest, right? Foreign exchange rates. As you know, ఎకానమీలో ఏమేం భాగం, ఎన్ని రంగాలు ఉంటాయి? ప్రాథమిక, right? Primary, secondary, and tertiary, isn't it? Primary is related to agriculture, secondary is related to industries, tertiary is related to service sector, isn't it? So the economy is run by the, not by political system, but by RBI. We can say that RBI, right? Foreign exchange rates and interest rates and industrial policies, economical policies, likewise. it impacts our business. So the economy analysis is also important in our business environment, as well as social. So the consumer behavior, consumer awarenesses, right? Increasing of population, population rate, right? Culture, traditions, cultures, age of the customers, attitudes. So those you need to understand. Then only you can survive in your business. So that's why sociological analysis is also important. Technical, yes, you need to grab the opportunities related to the technology. So then only you will survive in the market. So whatever the new technologies are available in the market, you need to adapt. So you need to act like accordingly. Otherwise, it affects the business, right? And legal. So legal decisions for suppose Supreme Court or any high courts or district courts, whatever it may, if any judgments are given, so that judgments, that verdicts may impact our organization. Not all verdicts or judgments, but some of the law related issues it affects, right? So that you need to understand. So the environment, ecological environment, for suppose environment means uh, so yes, ecology, rainy season, summer season, right? Winter season. In that seasons you need to understand the season only you can do the business. For suppose uh, you are producing umbrellas but you are selling in winter, what is the use of it? What is the use of it? Right? To sell those umbrellas probably in rainy season, isn't it? Not in winter season, right? So if you want to sell in winter, you need to sell the sweaters. So you need to understand these ecological environment also. So the benefits of pest lay analysis. Benefits of pest lay analysis. What are the benefits of pest lay analysis? So to take good decision, all the factors we can analysis in one place. So you can see pest clay, ఆల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఒకటే దగ్గరికి వస్తుంది. సో ఒక నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవడానికి ఇది ఒక మంచి ఆ, బాగా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అని చెప్పి చెప్పుకోవచ్చు, రైట్? అండ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అండ్ థ్రెట్స్, ఐడెంటిఫికేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అండ్ థ్రెట్స్, మనకు ఉన్నటువంటి అవకాశాలను అవరోధాలను గుర్తించడానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది ఫెస్ట్ అనాలిసిస్. So, so gathering information from the technology, and we can compare, we can take decision with the help of Tesla analysis, right? So, so here are the some limitations also there for Tesla. So it cannot provide complete picture, right? సో ఈ రోజు మీరు పొలిటికల్, ఎకనామికల్, సోషల్, టెక్నాలజికల్, లీగల్, ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ దాన్ని అనాలిసిస్ చేశారు. మేబీ అవి రేపు మారిపోవచ్చు. అంటే ఈ రోజు యుద్ధం ఉంది, రేపు లేదు అని చెప్పి, ఈ రోజు యుద్ధం ఉంది కదా, యుద్ధం కొనసాగుతుంది అని చెప్పి మీరు అనుకుంటారు. ఈ రోజు సాయంత్రానికి యుద్ధం ఒకవేళ లేదు అని డిక్లేర్ చేశారనుకోండి. సో ఈ కారకాలు ఏవైతే టెస్ట్లే కారకాలు ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో, కాజెస్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో చేంజ్ కావచ్చు, రైట్? సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద డేటా వీఆర్ కలెక్టింగ్ ఫర్ ద బిజినెస్ అనాలిసిస్, ఆ డేటా కలెక్షన్ అనేది చాలా ఇబ్బందితో కూడుకున్నది. ఏ సమాచారాన్ని ఎట్లా తీసుకురావాలనేది కొంచెం కష్టంగానే దొరుకుతుంది, isn't it? సో ఫర్ సపోజ్ మిస్రిప్రజెంటేషన్ అంటే మనకి ఎవరైనా తప్పుడు సమాచారాన్ని ఇచ్చినా కూడా దాంట్లో పడి నాశనం అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ అయితే ఉంటాయి డెఫినెట్గా. నెక్స్ట్, పోర్టర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఇండెక్స్. Porter competitive index. So we can say it as Porter 5 forces. Porter 5 forces. What are the 5 forces? Competitiveness in industry, uh, unicorns in industry, suppliers capability, consumers capability, alternative products threats. Alternative products threats. You need to understand this also. First, suppose ఇండస్ట్రియల్ కాంపిటేటివ్నెస్. ఒకే రకమైనటువంటి ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని ఉత్పత్తి చేసేటువంటి కంపెనీలలో నేను అంటే ఒక కంపెనీ ఇంకో కంపెనీ వాళ్ళు ఇలా ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నారు, మనం ఎంతకంటే బాగా ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేద్దాం, లైక్ వైజ్ కాంపిటేటివ్నెస్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. సో యూ నీడ్ టు బీట్ దట్, రైట్? సో కొత్తగా వచ్చే కంపెనీలు అంకురాలు అంటారు కదా, యూనికార్న్ కంపెనీస్ వాళ్ళు, and suppliers capability, consumers capability, alternatives and threats. These are the Porter 5 causes, forces. And next, environment, estimation of environment. So with the help of those analysis, you need to understand, you need to estimate. That's it. This is all about unit 3. This is all about unit 3. Okay. Then moving to the next unit. So this is in part 2, business environment scope. Part 2, business environment scope. In this, there are 3 units are there. Unit 4, so economical environment, Unit 5, political and legal environment. Unit 6, social and cultural environment. So in this unit 4, economical environment, just we discussed, right? We are going to discuss in brief about this economical environment. So you need to understand the clear picture about economy and economic environment, right? So what it indicates, right? So the structure of economy, right? Inflation and causes, right? And whoever regulating regulatory bodies. So you need to learn, you need to understand these analysis in this economic environment. Apart from, so export, import, each and everything it comes under this economy. Apart from that, exports, import, inflation, uh, interest rates, right? Each and everything. Apart from that, we can say that demand, right? Supply, size of the market, competitors, intermediaries, supply chain networks, right? GDP, right? Consumer trust, money system, right? These all are comes under this economic environment. So India is adapted mixed mixed economy, isn't it? Capitalistic economy, socialistic economy, mixed economy. Capitalistic economy means పెట్టుబడిదారులే రాజ్యాన్ని అయితే దాన్ని క్యాపిటలిస్టిక్ ఎకానమీ అంటారు. గవర్నమెంట్ మాత్రమే దేశాన్ని పాలిస్తుంది అనుకోండి, దాన్ని సోషలిస్టిక్ ఎకానమీ అంటారు. బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రష్యా. Capitalistic economic example USA. Mixed economic example India. In some factors, capitalistics. In some factors, socialistic. Likewise, mixed economy. మిశ్రమ ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థ ఇండియా. ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థలో ఏమేమి భాగమై ఉంటాయని చెప్పుకున్నాం మనం. ప్రాథమిక రంగం, that is primary sector, secondary, that is industrial sector, and service sector. So in economy, everything is economy. We can say that the population. So according to 2020, the year, 137 crores population is there in India, right? So in 2022, 141 crores. So in India, GDP estimations, right? Purchasing power parity, per capita income, these all comes under Indian economy. And tax system, economic reforms, right? And poverty, foreign exchange, these all comes under this, right? Economic environment. So this is about unit 4. So